Rain, hail, or shine, when everything is great and when nothing is, keep showing up.
You said you tried and it didn't work. You said you did everything. You read the books. You put in the work and it still didn't work. When did anyone say it only took one try, 2, 5, 10 tries? When did any successful person mention that you only need to give your best effort for 1 month, then you'll be successful? When did any great person mention they only gave their all for 6 months or any period of time? When did anyone say giving up will get you closer to your goal? I'll tell you when. Never! If you think you only need to give your best for a year and then you can live the rest of your life successful, well, you've lost your mind.
If you want to make your dream reality, you have to be consistent. Consistent is also known as every single day. It never ends. It never ends.
It's every single day. When you feel like it, when you don't, when you're getting results, when you're not, when someone is watching, when they're not, when they believe in you, when they don't, when you believe in yourself, when you don't, when it all seems possible, when it all appears impossible. It's every single day.
If you want a great body, it's every day. If you want to improve your finances, it's every day. If you want a great life, it's every day. Every day learning. Every day putting in the hours. Every day working harder than yesterday. Every day believing it's going to come. Every day consistent. Even when it seems there's no hope in hell, you believe one day you'll be in heaven on this earth.
The quote doesn't say we become what we do sometimes. The quote doesn't say we become what we do when we feel like it. The quote doesn't say we become what we do for a short time before we eventually give up. The quote says we become what we do consistently. I become what I do consistently. And you can also say I will become what I do and what I believe every day. Day in, day out. Consistency is the key to success in life, in the gym, in your growth, in your finances, in your relationships. It is essential. You will not become great unless you are consistent.
If you want a great body, it's every day. If you want to improve your finances, it's every day. If you want a great life, it's every day. Every day learn. Every day putting in the hours. Every day working harder than yesterday. Every day believing it's going to come true. Every day believing it's going to come. Every day consistent.
I become what I do consistently. I will become what I do and what I believe every day. Day in, day out. Consistency is the key to success in life. You will not become great unless you are consistent.
Sometimes it takes 10 years to get that 1 year that will change your life. Just keep going. Remain consistent. Consistent in your work ethic. Consistent in what you stand for. Consistently showing up every single day. Rain, hail, or shine. When everything is great and when nothing is. Keep showing up.
Quote says we become what we do consistently. I become what I do consistently. And you can also say I will become what I do and what I believe every day. Day in, day out. Consistency is the key to success in life, in the gym, in your growth, in your finances, in your relationships. It is essential. You will not become great unless you are consistent.
If you want a great body, it's every day. If you want to improve your finances, it's every day. If you want a great life, it's every day. Every day learn. Every day putting in the hours. Every day working harder than yesterday. Every day believing it's going to come true. Every
All right, good evening, ladies. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome everyone to today's session. On behalf of we invited you to this beautiful session, I warmly welcome everyone here today. My name is Emeka Raymond, and I'm super excited to be on this session. All right. If you're here with us, you can see me, you can hear me. Go to the chat box and type a yes. Go to the chat box and type a yes. All right, if you can see me, you can hear me, go to the chat box and type a yes. I have one job here, and my job here is to introduce to you our speaker for today. And I'm also mandated to take those who will be concluding, who will be joining us from the session today, right? So ensure you stay to the end so you can be part of those that will be selected. So you can see me, you can hear me, go to the chat box and type a yes. I can see a yes from Idotie. Okay, okay, fantastic. I can see a yes from others. So I can see a yes from Miss Idotie. So kindly go to the chat box and type a yes. If you can see me, you can hear me. If you can see me, you can hear me. Go to the chat box and type a yes. I want to see as many yeses, which will make me understand that yes, we are on the same page. Okay. My name is Emeka Raymond. I'm one of the patrons of the Amazon project. I'm super excited to have each and every one of you here. So welcome on board. Omali, Cynthia Shiwendu, Idotie Helen, Rita Adomako, Zizi, and every single person on today's session. Now, in the course of today's meeting, you're going to be learning strategies and secrets to increase your finances, to boost your finances, and to be a person of value. Now, being a person of value is unisexual, right? A man can be a person of value, a woman can be a person of value, but in the course of today's meeting, all right, but because of today's meeting, you're going to be showing how women can thrive, how they can reach out, how you can rise up to the occasion, right? How a woman can be a woman of value, all right? How you can be empowered, how you can be a person of timber and caliber, a person that is well respected in society because of the value you provide, right? If you are with me on this session, go to the chat box and type 111, right? If you are with me on this session, go to the chat box and type 111. Go to the chat box and type 111. If you're with me on this session, go to the chat box and type 111. All right, go to the chat box and type 111. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's quickly do something immediately. Go to the chat room, go to the chat room and post your name and your reservation code. Now, some of you were invited via a friend or you were invited. So go to the chat box, post your name and your reservation code. Let's do that very quick and fast. Go to the chat box, post your name and your reservation code. For those who are on YouTube, we are super glad to have you here. I think we have close to about over 20 persons on YouTube. And we have close to about over 50 persons on Zoom, right? Because it's not the only Zoom we are using. So in all, We have close to about 100 persons because we have 2 Zooms we are connecting with. We have 1 YouTube we are connecting with. We have 10 persons here. We have about 20 persons on the other Zoom, and then we have close to about 100 persons, right? Because network is pretty bad. I want to look for a way to salvage the situation. All our admins on board, thank you so much for being on board, for doing this wonderful job to ensure that today's session is going to be mind-blowing and powerful. Okay, so let us quickly do something. Let's go to the chat section and post our name and your reservation code. Your reservation code is that code that starts with 821. Are we together? Is that code that starts with 821? Are we together? Very good, fantastic. Your reservation code is that code that starts with 821. It could be 821/DD or 821/ED or 821/JN or 821/MX, right? So can that be 821/MX or 821/JN or 821/ED? So let everybody go to the chat box and post their name and your reservation code. All right, your code could start with 821. So let's go and do the needful. Post your name and your reservation code. Post your name and your reservation code. For those on YouTube, we are super proud of you for honoring this invitation and being on YouTube, because we understand that not everybody have proper network to connect, right? So let's quickly post your name and your reservation code. Post your name and your reservation code. Let's do that immediately. I can't see us do the needful. Just a few. Fantastic. Amen, Mary. I love that. Idotie Helen. Fantastic. So let's keep posting our names and our reservation code. Let's keep doing the needful, because ladies and gentlemen, yes, what you're about to listen to is something that can transform your life forever, can change your life forever. It can change your finances forever. And I'm saying it unapologetically. All right? I'm saying it all unapologetically. So I will advise you, join the meeting, as in post your name and your reservation code, and ensure you are part of those that will be selected, because at the end of the meeting today, we are going to be selecting a couple of persons who we are going to plug into our mentorship program. We'll work with them, we'll mentor them so that they can achieve success from our project. So I can't see us do the needful, but I will advise us to post our name and reservation code. All right. I would have loved to be the one that will take you on this beautiful journey, but I won't be the one that will be doing that. I have somebody I respect so much. I have somebody I admire so much. I have somebody I hold up to high esteem. She's an amazing fellow, an amazing leader. All right, a beautiful leader to her beautiful team. All right, but before then, I would like us to do the needful. Oh, Cynthia, fantastic. Cynthia, fantastic. I love that. So everybody do that. If you are with your pen and your writing materials, go to the chat box and type P. All right. If you have your pen and your writing materials, go to the chat box and type P. If you have your pen and your writing materials, go to the chat box and type P. If you are ready to get value with your pen or your writing materials, go to the chat box and type P. I need to be sure that we're on the same page. If you're with your pen and your writing materials, go to the chat box and type P. Go to the chat box and type P. Let's do that immediately. Go to the chat box and type P. If you're with your pen and writing materials, Jennifer, fantastic. Cynthia, fantastic. Idotie, fantastic. Omali, fantastic. All right. Fantastic. And ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I will not be the one that will take you through this beautiful journey, to this beautiful ride. I have somebody I respect so much. I have somebody I admire so much. I have somebody I hold up to high esteem. She's an amazing leader, right? She's an international business builder. She's an award-winning leader. She's a global leader with the global ambassador of the Empowered Consumerism. She's an ambassador for peace, a leader par excellence, a woman that God has sent to emancipate other women who are on this session, to help them, give them a way out, give them a light, and help them do what? Get empowered through her ideas, right? Empowerment must not always mean money, can be empowered through what? Ideas. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let us make welcome Ambassador Ronke Kosem-Mani. So let's go to the chat box and type, welcome Ambassador Ronke. Go to the chat box, pour your fire emojis, your excitement emojis. Go and type, welcome Ambassador Ronke, welcome Ambassador Ronke. If she doesn't see your welcome, she's not coming on board. Go to the chat box and type, welcome Ambassador Ronke, welcome Ambassador Ronke. Let us show her our fire emojis, our excitement emojis, our celebration emojis, our thunder, our fire, our storm, everything we can do. Let's keep posting, welcome Ambassador Ronke, welcome Ambassador Ronke, welcome. If she doesn't see your welcome, we are about 14 of us here. I can only see about 3 or 4 welcome. So let's keep posting, welcome Ambassador Ronke. Ambassador, we are glad to have you. Take it over from here. We can't wait to drink from your wealth of knowledge.
You're going to learn, you're going to unlearn, you're going to relearn, and we're going to be discussing matters that pertain to we women that are in this meeting. And by the time we're done with this meeting, we're going to be selecting some partners, some women who say, you know what, I'm ready to grow. I'm ready to move to the next level. I'm ready for my life to change. And you're going to join a group of women who are moving forward financially. So just buckle up your seatbelts and get ready for the ride, okay? Fantastic. I'm streaming this on YouTube, so we have people that are going to be joining us via YouTube and social media platforms. So if your network throws you out for any reason, feel free to log in back, or you can join via YouTube. Any of them is fine, okay? I'm going to just formally introduce myself again for those who are just joining us. My name is Ambassador Ronke Koshimani. I'm an Amazon ambassador. I'm also an ambassador for peace. I'm a success coach. I'm an international business consultant, a global ambassador for empowered consumerism, and a public speaking coach. But for me, the most important duties out of all the things I've reeled out as a woman, the most important duty to me is I am a wife and I'm a mother to 2 gorgeous children. You know, as women, we can do so many things. We can be, you know, giants in our industry. We can also be parents and all of that. If you know you're here and you feel that women can have it all, go to the comments and say, we can have it all quickly. I'm going to start this meeting by listing a couple of reasons why women need to be financially secure. That is where I'm going to start the meeting this morning, and I really hope that you follow me closely. Reasons why women need to be financially free. And why are we starting there? We're starting there because we realize that for most women, they chase every other thing, but when it comes to financial freedom, it's almost like a taboo. When we're growing up, you hear people saying, don't buy a cow. If you're a single lady, don't buy a cow, because if you buy a car, you know, men will be scared of you. How many of you have heard that? Some of our parents told us that. Or they'll say, no, don't travel abroad on vacation. No, if you can afford it, don't travel. Just wait. When you marry, you will travel. Women have always been stifled and told to dim our lights. That's what we've been told for growing up, prepping us for something. But I realized that as a woman, you can't be financially free, and you should chase financial freedom. And that is why the first thing I'm going to start by doing is showing us reasons why we need to be financially free. 7 reasons. I'll ask you to write because I speak very fast, so we're going to be out of here very soon. So please make sure you write, and I'll take questions at the end. What is the number 1 reason why women need to be financially free? Because it increases your respect and your self-esteem. You see, respect is a capital letter. Self-esteem is still small. I'm going to tell you why. There's a certain type of insult you will not get when you have money. There's a certain type of abuse. There's a certain type of disdain you will not get when you're financially free. Money brings respect. Hello, even as a woman. There are some places that I go to with my car that other people cannot go to. There are some things that you will not be hearing when you're financially free. Money stops nonsense. So that is the number 1 reason why you listening to me, you need to be what? Financially free. Go to the comment and type, money stops nonsense. That's the first reason. Number 2 reason, and that's for self-esteem. You see, a woman is very beautiful, very smart, very intelligent, but because she's not financially free, she's not bold, she cannot speak, she can't shine her light. Money stops nonsense. Number 2, it makes you an asset and not a liability. Hello. I've counseled a lot of women. I have hundreds and thousands of teammates. A lot of them are women. And one thing they tell me is, Ambassador Ronke, my husband called me liability. My in-laws called me liability. They said I'm not adding value. And when I ask why, they say because they are not providing anything in the household. Gone are those days where as a woman, all you have to do is just be beautiful or sexy or be able to cook. These days, men are asking, what are you bringing to the table? Do you understand? Not that you just have what you ask, you want to eat. No! You must be an asset to your family. Do we understand? You must be an asset. Oh my goodness, not a liability. Number 3, money gives you choices. Hello. For the women in the house, the school that your children are in, those of you that have kids, is that the school of your choice? Or is it money that made you put them in that school? For me, the school my kids are going to, guess what? Before I even got married, I said, when I have children, this is the school they're going to go to. That's my dream school. The car you drive today, is it the car of your choice or is it money that made you drive that car? The house you live in today, is it the house of your choice or is it money? You see, women like varieties. Money gives you choices. Oh my goodness. There's some women, the person you are dating today, you don't really like him. You're not attracted to him, but because he has money, because he's going to take care of your family, that's why you are settling. Oh, women, no. When you have your own money, you will not settle for nonsense. When you have your own money, your choices are bigger. I hope I'm not annoying anybody here, but if I'm annoying you, then it means it's you I'm talking to. Money gives you choices. Number 3, it provides what? Long-term stability. Long-term stability. For who? For yourself, for your family, and for those around you. Friends and all of that. We've seen women who were doing very well, married to very wealthy men. Their husbands were maybe generals, doing well. And then the husband died. And then the woman went from 100 to 0 in a few months. The in-laws came, packed everything. But God forbid, my husband will not die. God forbid, my dear, people that are holier than him have died. They say pray for the best and prepare for the worst. If your helper dies today, what will you do? Will your children continue going to that school? Can you pay your kids' school fees by yourself? Without that spouse, without that father, without anybody? Can you do it by yourself? The answer for most, if the answer is no, then you need this project that we are showing you. Oh my goodness. Number 5, for your protection. For your protection. Hello. Yes, they say women, we are the weaker vessel. We are not powerful. We are not strong physically. Yes, but we are strong mentally. We are strong emotionally. A lot of women have been abused, bastardized, raped, treated badly. And for some of them, when you check it, they were at the wrong place at the wrong time, going to ask the wrong man for a favor. Before you know it, he took advantage of them. But because they did not have money, guess what? Somebody took advantage of them. So you need money for your protection. For your protection. So you're not compromisable. Oh my goodness. So that you're not what? Compromisable. Even the Bible says, should not be financially free. That person is an enemy of progress. I came to spur you in to be hungry for success. Number 6, to be a role model. Hello. Especially for some of us that have daughters. When you're asking your daughter, who is her role model? I don't want my daughter to be mentioning Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. No. Chimamanda Adichie, Oprah Winfrey. No. I want my daughter to first of all say, I want to be like my mommy. My mommy left me house. My mommy did this. My mommy is working. My mommy is teaching people. I want to be my daughter's role model. She calls my name. She can begin to call Okonjo-Iweala and Chimamanda Adichie. Are you your daughter's role model? Are you? Or does your daughter see you cowing? Not living life to your potential. Are you your child's role model? This is something that you should think of. Don't dim your lights for anybody. If you're learning, go to comments and say, I am learning. I love this. I want this to be an interactive meeting. And then number 7, it gives you what? Time freedom. It gives you what? Time freedom. See, my mentor says anything that can be delegated should be delegated. For some of you women, you are looking 10 years older than your age. 10 years. You're looking like your children's grandmother. Why? Because you are stressed out. Only you are the driver. You are the cook. You are the cleaner. You are the mommy. You are the teacher. You are doing everything. That's why you will be stressed. That's why women are having high BP. That's why you will train the children and then they will leave you. Then you don't have a life of your own. You need time freedom. You need to delegate. You need money for doing all these things. For me, I have a driver. I have 2 staff in the house. I have PAs. So that I will not, nobody can use work and kill me. Because at the end of the day, you were a human being before you became a wife. You were a human being before you became a mother. If what I'm saying is making you feel upset, if what I'm saying is pinching a particular nerve, then it is for you. It is for you. It is for you. Women, these are the 7 reasons why you need to be financially free. And we're going to be showing you exactly what you need to do. So this is not an aspire to perspire meeting. No, we're going to show you exactly practical ways to be financially free. Now, what is the solution? What do women do to get empowered? There are many things to do. So many things to do. Okay? So women go ahead and say, you know what? Could it be to get more academic degrees? Get masters, get PhD, get ICANN, ACC, HIV, everything. Is that the solution to our problem? No, because it's not enough anymore. But at the days where with your master's, you can get a better job than someone with BSc. Today, someone that just learned a simple skill can make more money than someone that has a master's. Education is no longer the key to success. So don't go and spend so much when you get in a master's just because. No, do it because you want to, not because you want to move forward. So this is not the only solution to problems. Or could it be getting a better job? For some of you, every year, you change your job, yet you still have the same struggle. Every year you change your job, but you still have what? The same struggle. Why? Because that is not the solution to your problem. When you have a job and you don't have other businesses you are doing attached to it, it seems like you are working hard, but you're not going far. Monday to Friday, no progress, no movement. Don't mistake movement for progress. Don't mistake what? Movement for progress. And then you have a job, guess what? You don't have time freedom. You're not in control of your time. Somebody tells you when to eat, when to sleep, when to wake up. Imagine you want to travel on vacation. One of the things I love the most about my business, is the fact that when I want to travel, this weekend I'm traveling to Jos. I'm going for a wedding, I'm going for an event. I don't need to go and write letter of application to another human being to approve my leave. No. So you have your time freedom here, but when you have a job, you don't have a time freedom. God forbid if you die today, before your burial, they have replaced you. And then as a woman with kids, having a job can be inconvenient because you often have to leave your kids in the hands of a caregiver. If they call me right now and say, there's something wrong. Today after work, I went to pick my daughter from school, stayed with her and my son in the house. After I went out again. Freedom. Some of you, they call you from your office. Your child is sick. Your child just fell down. You tell your boss, please, my child is your boss will tell you, no, you cannot leave the office now. What kind of life is that? What kind of life is that? No time freedom. Or could it be starting a traditional business? That's what most women do. Women were very good at business. Starting a traditional business. This is fantastic. But guess what? Sometimes people will owe you. Is that not so? They'll buy your food, they'll buy your product, you do a service, render a service to them, and they will not pay you. If you're here and somebody has been owing you your business for the past 5 years, go to comments and say they are owing me. I have someone has been owing me for years. There's nothing I can do. When I used to do traditional business, they will collect your money, they will not pay you. And then when you start asking them for money, you now look like you're the bad person. It happens to, women, we don't know how to drag. We just leave them. It happens a lot. Number 4, source for contracts. I'm just showing you these are some of the things that women do. Go and start sourcing for contracts. And that is very good. You know why? Because when you source for contracts, you can get a contract of 30 million, 40 million, 50 million. You will not work again for the next 6 months, 12 months. It's true. You can even get a contract of 100 million, but guess what? For a woman, should I tell you the truth? It is hard for most women to get contracts, especially if you're a fine woman, or like some of us. If you're not fine, no problem. But if you're fine, I know many of you here, you are beautiful women. Looking at me here, I can see you, beautiful women. A man will look at you and tell you, before I give you your contract, come to my hotel room at 9 p.m. in the night and I will sign your contract. And when you tell him, why would I come to your hotel? No, I'm not interested. He will give the contract to somebody else. A lot of women listening to me now, you have missed a job, a promotion, because you refuse to compromise to a man. You have missed a contract because you refuse to. These are things that affect only us. Let's tell ourselves the truth as women. If you don't have any connection, you don't have any godfather, you don't have anything, you're on your own. Oh my goodness. So it's fantastic. But how hard is it? Extremely. And then the final one I'm going to talk about tonight is what? Join what? A new economy. Joining the new economy. And this is how I and a lot of other women were able to become what? Financially free. This is how we did it, by joining the new economy. I'm going to tell you about the new economy, but first of all, I'm going to share a bit of my story. Some of you be like, who is this woman that is just vibrating and talking about why is she so passionate? I'm going to tell you, because if you don't know somebody's story, you don't know where they're coming from. Many years ago, I came to Abuja looking for a greener pasture. Whenever I asked them growing up, why don't we have money now? Why is there no money here? What? They say money is in Abuja. So I told myself that when I become a rich, I'm going to come to Abuja and collect my own money. So I came looking for a better life and all that. Guess what? After serving, no money. So I developed a plan B. Let me go and get a job. I went to get a job. Salary was never enough. Before the end of the month, I'll be broke. And I have to borrow money. I became a borrower. By the time salary comes, by the time I pay my friend Funke, pay Tosi, pay Choma, pay AK, I'm broke again. And that was my life. Oh, you know why I did not resign? They said, okay, don't resign. One day they will promote you. One day things will get better. Scam. That is what? The biggest scam. It go better. It will be better. I came to work one day and what? They slashed my salary. Me that I was hoping for promotion, they slashed my salary. And when I complained to my boss, why did they slash my salary? What did I do? You know what my boss told me? He said things are hard in the country. In my mind, I said things not hard for me. It was at that point I realized that hope is not a strategy. Go to the comments and type, hope is not a strategy. After they slashed my salary, I started looking for something else to do. I started praying to God for an opportunity. I said, I cannot remain in this office. So how can you slash my salary? Because things are hard. What of me? And God being so kind, a friend of mine, Ken, showed me this business. He invited me for a meeting. Just the way you women, just when you guys were invited. Somebody invited me as well, and I sat down. As they were talking, I'm like, okay, this makes sense. I didn't really understand, but I said, okay, let me get started. And I decided, I made my payments, I joined the business. Women, my life began to change. 3 months, in 3 months, I was able to raise 594,000 naira. Just 3 months, in a 3-month time frame. I raised 594,000. At this point, I decided I will never work for anybody in my life again. And by God's grace, from then till now, I've not worked for anybody. But I want to show you something. I want you to look at the picture of the lady there. Some of you are wondering, am I the one? And then look at the camera of the woman speaking to you this evening. Does it look like the same person? Go to the comments and tell me, do I look like the same person? See, poverty is a bastard. Poverty, his brothers, his sisters, and they're all bastards. Look at how long my neck was before. My clothes was not even staying on my body, but look at me now. If you look at my face, no powder, no foundation, only lip gloss and lashes. No powder, no foundation. Look at me. Money will bring out your true beauty. Money will bring, oh, women. But thank God things have changed. After that, I kept on doing the business, I started growing. And then a while later, I was able to buy my first car. The car on the left hand side, you can see I was still looking very young there. I used the car for a period of time. And what did I do? I sold the car as a seed to a member of my church. After giving out that car, 6 weeks later, I bought my second car. Can you imagine? A young lady. I was in my 20s when I gave this car to somebody. How many people can do that? Because of this wonderful business I'm showing you tonight. What made a young lady give out a car to a stranger? 2 things. I knew that the God that bought me this car could buy me any kind of car I want. But I knew that the business I was doing to buy another car. And that was why 6 weeks after giving out my first car, I bought my second car from the business. And I kept on going. I've gotten lots of awards, both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. For some of you, no matter how hard you work, nobody celebrates you. No matter how hard you fight, your supervisor, if you work too hard, you are threatening his or her job. They are pulling you down. You work hard, somebody else will take the glory, somebody else will take the shine. But here you work hard, you are celebrated. That's the beauty of our business. And I've been able to travel. Women, hello. Even when I was broke, I knew that I was destined for enjoyment. I've been able to go on so many vacations. The picture on the left was when I was in, I think, Seychelles. The one on the right was when I was in the Maldives. Both pictures taken on a Monday morning. Monday morning, when people are hustling. Why? I can wake up and travel because of this business. But today is not about me, it's about you. All these things I'm showing you, it can happen for those who are listening to me. And by the end of this meeting, I'm going to be selecting 8 women that say I want to move to the next. I can't work with everybody, but I'm going to select 8 from this meeting. Those that say I want to move to the next level. Because apart from what has happened for me, by God's grace, through this campaign, I've been able to mentor a lot of people, not only women, I've also mentored some men to be able to travel around the world, have their own business, do well for themselves, stop depending. Sometime last year, was it last year? No, upper year. I had something. I had a miscarriage, and I was going through a lot. I was so sad. I said, you know what, this headache I'm going through, and then that was election period. I was just going through a lot that period. I said, what do? I said, I cannot stay in Nigeria again. Let me travel on vacation, and I went on vacation. See, if you are going through a lot, have money, have small change, imagine. Instead of going through a lot and you're crying, because in this life you will go through a lot, but when you are going through a lot, go through a lot with money. That's how I was able to travel. I went to Mauritius, touched lions, did amazing things, and by the time I came back to Nigeria, all that sadness from the miscarriage and all that, all my going through a lot disappeared. It just disappeared. That is the beauty of our business. So many things have happened. I bought my dream car, courtesy of this. Why am I showing you this? So you can see what your future in this business looks like. So you can see what your future in this business looks like. I was able to buy my dream car, and God has been so faithful. I have offices. I'm speaking to you currently from my office in Abuja. I wanted to show you guys. This is my executive office because of this business. Now, how did I go from a young lady who was barely surviving financially, who was borrowing money to survive, who was struggling and hustling, to the young woman that I am today by God's grace? How did I do it? I became a connector through this business. I became a connector. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to be showing you women how to become connectors. And then I'm going to select some of you as partners that we're going to mentor over the next 6 months to 1 year. How do you become a connector? How do you start your journey? They say the journey of 1,000 miles starts at 1 step. You see me, I've taken my 1,000 miles. But you coming tonight, you're going to start your own journey today. How do you become a connector? What do you do? But if you're here, you're not earning up to 500,000 or 1 million naira per month. You have no business living here till we are done. Because you don't know where breakthrough and celebration is going to come from. How do you become a connector? Very simple. You're going to make a one-time payment. This is a low package of 69,990. At least that way you can enter into the business. 69,990. Guess what? How many businesses for you to start? You need large capital, but this one is as little as 69,990. You can become a connector. Once you make that payment, 3 things are going to happen to you. First of all, they're going to give you products for you to use. Women, we know now, we're always buying different beverages. I'm not going to call names. Different beverages for our kids, our family, and our friends. Some of you have used a particular beverage for the past 5 years. How much have they paid you? Nothing. Toothpaste. Some of you have used a particular toothpaste for the past 15 years. How much have they paid you for your loyalty? Nothing. We have supplements. As women, there's some supplements you need to use so you can look healthier, you can look younger. This is one of them I'm using here. So you can look younger, you can look healthier, so you'll not be stressed. Because as women, we are stressed. Let's be realistic. We have coffee, we have different things you're going to use. What do? We don't sell, we use and we connect. We also have the one that protects you from radiation. Now, let me show you something. Let me be practical. If you look at this, my phone, can you see this device? Just look at it closely. It is called energy diffuser. What does it do? It protects me from radiation. If you have a phone, you have a microwave, you have Wi-Fi, you have DSTV, all those things, they are emitting radiation, and those things are very bad. Some of you sleep with your phone under your pillow, and then you wake up, you have a headache, you're wondering what happened. How come? It is because you don't have diffuser. So when you join the business, you're not just making money. No, you are doing something to protect your body, protect yourself. Are we following? We need to live long. We also have the bracelet. Let me show you this one. We have the bracelet. This one is what I'm wearing. This is not for fashion. No. This I'm protecting myself. So that when the children grow, somebody will not come and reap the fruits of your labor. Can you see? What is this thing doing? It is protecting me against radiation. But this one is for those who do go for the VIP packages. So guess what? You are making money, you are protecting yourself, and you are protecting your family. Let me go to comments and say, I am learning. The thing that we are doing is that we are connecting people to them. That's the only thing that we are doing. Connecting people to them, connecting people to them. So when you join, you're not thinking of how do I pay salaries? How do I expand? No. Your own is just to connect. And I'm going to show you how to connect. They have been around for 18 years. So it's not a matter of, are you sure they will stay? Are you sure they will not crash? No. They've been around for 18 years doing business, paying daily. So they're good to go. Now, how does the money come in? You can make money in 6 different ways. That is so important. You know why? No matter how wealthy you think you are now, no matter how much money you're making, if you're making money from just one source, it is dangerous. Why? What if you lose that job? What if that business crashes? What if that happens to you? So you must make money from multiple streams of income. That's what you need to do. But because of time this night, I'm going to talk about just 2 ways to earn money. And then for those who join us, I'll teach you the remaining 4 in another meeting. The first way to earn money is what we call a direct connector. Please, if you are lying down, sit up, because we are talking money now. Sit up. Direct connectors bonus. Direct bonus is for anybody connect to this platform. You're going to earn between 20,000 to 200,000 naira. You know why I like this one? How many times do we 30, if we have 30 days in a month, we spend money 30 times. Sometimes you spend money 3, 4, 5 times a day. But guess what? How many times do we make money? Most times they say you should make money just once a month. That is the real scam now. How can I spend money every day and then you are telling me to make money just once a month? But guess what? Through this direct connectors bonus, you can make it at any time. Through this business, you can make money at any time. If your child says, mommy, I need 100K, we are doing it at house sports for different things, native, cultural, there's just so many bills that will just be coming. Imagine if I was doing it. Anytime you need money, you can go connect people to the business, you earn the money, you encash it, and you can do what? Solve your problems. That's why I love this. And then the second way to earn, and that way is what we call the residual income. That second way to earn, you can earn it from other people's 4 simple ways. If you're ready, go to comments and say, I am ready. Quickly. If I don't get your responses, I'm not moving forward. If you're ready, go to comments and say, I am ready. Fantastic. The first is what we call contact recommendation. For those that say, look, Madam Loke, look, I want to succeed in this business, so I want to do it, but I don't want to talk to anybody. Those who are lazy, we call this one the lazy system. You can send a text. What are you going to send? Send this simple text to your friend, your colleague, your family members. Hello, Chika, how is everything? I recommend you to an NGO running a world campaign in Nigeria to show women how to be financially free and generate cash flow. Once you send them this simple text message, you give us their names and numbers. We have people that will call them and invite them for a meeting like this, either on Zoom like this or physically. The same way it makes sense to you, it also makes sense to them. That is the beauty of our system. So if you're here and you can send text, then you can actually succeed in this platform. If you cannot send text, then we cannot help you. But if you can send a text message, you can actually grow here. Number 2 is what we call office launch. We have offices, like I'm speaking to you from my office. We have a hall here. You can say, okay, I want people to come and see the business physically. You can actually invite to any of our offices. We will have the timetable. Somebody will come and speak to them on your behalf, and you begin to grow. That is the power of our system. Because we say when you join us, you have no business trying to go and convince anybody by yourself. Please use the system. It works. Number 3 is what we call social media and Zoom meetings. Zoom meetings is what is happening here. Can you send a link to someone to join the meeting? Simple. You guys that are here, you were sent links and you're here and it makes sense to you. You can also send a link to somebody else and you begin to grow your network. You begin to grow your team. We have simplified it. It's not easy, but it is simple. Social media. For those that say, I don't know anybody. I don't even have who to send the link to. I don't have any friends. Guess what? We are going to put you through our social media platform. For the children who are going to be selected this evening, we're going to add you to our social media platform where we're going to be teaching you how to move, how to grow, how to connect to people that you don't even know. Research says that in Nigeria alone, there are 190 million Nigerians on social media every single day. 190 million Nigerians. And we're going to show you how to tap into that raw capital. Because social media is where things are happening. So if you say you don't have any friends or anything, we're going to teach you how to use social media. Just make sure you are coachable. Number 4 is what big events. We have big events from time to time where we have massive events and all that. We just had one last week where you can invite for big events and all. We also have private business launches. Either on Zoom here, you can do a meeting for just you and your friends, only you and your friends on Zoom. Or we can come to your house. You can say, you know what, I want to invite my friends to my house, like a mini party. Come and talk to them. You can invite us. We'll talk to your friends in your house. You can say, okay, you know what, I have an office. Can you come and talk to my colleagues? We can do that for you. You can say, okay, I'm part of an association of mommies, an association of mothers. I have an association. I have a group. I have this. Can you come? We can come and speak to them. Do we understand? Because our goal is that until you have started making money, until you have made your first 300,000, we will not allow you to speak to anybody. Women, these are 5 ways to connect people to the platform without you going to go and start convincing anybody. Please, if you understand, go to the comments and say, I understand. Because when you join, you use our platform, you're going to make money. Finally, what's the second way to earn? Matching bonus. How do you earn this? Once you pay 69,990 for those doing the lower packages, guess what? You're going to have your portfolio like this. As people are coming into your team, you connected 2 people into your platform. Some of you may connect more. We're doing a program now, 90 days game plan, where you can connect 2, you can connect 5, 10, 15, 20, and all of that. Some of you say on your phone, you have 50 contacts. Some of you have 100 contacts. Some of you have 200 contacts. If I go to comments and tell me how many contacts you have on your phone, some of you have even up to 1,000 contacts. Are you aware that if you have 1,000 contacts on your phone, what you have is not 1,000 contacts. What you have is 1,000 phones in your phone. I'm going to say that again. For those that say, man, I don't know how to connect people. Are you sure? I don't know anybody. No, you don't understand the power of social capital. If you have, even if it's just 100 contacts on your phones, it means you have 100 phones inside your phone. Why? Because each contact has a phone. We are going to show you how to tap into those contacts. Oh my goodness. So once you do the tapping, you can get 20, you can get 30, you can get 40, you can get 50. Or let people say you are lazy and you get only 2. Let's say you are lazy, get only 2. Guess what? Matching bonus, they give 7,000. And then guess what? Those people that you have joined, because they have their own phones, they make their own connection. They have their own connection. You get another 7,000. As everybody's doing their own, making their connection, tapping into their phones, guess what you're earning? Should I shock you? The shocking thing is that some will connect 2, some will connect 50, some will connect 0. It will balance each other out. That is the beauty of it. And that is how, this was how I was able to grow, buy my first car, second car, and all that through this matching bonus. 7,000 comes on a regular basis. That's the beauty of the business. Guess what? The potential of the business at 10% success rate is 16,000 daily, which is 504,000. That is the potential of the business. Let me ask you a question. If you and in the next one, let me even say 1 year, you start making up to 500K monthly from the business. That is fantastic. I want to make more money. I want to grow faster. I want to run. What do? Be like the people in this picture. Start with multiple accounts. The people in this picture, this was when we traveled to Egypt. We had a fantastic time in Egypt. You can see me there in the middle, smiling with my teammates. These people here, they did what? Multiple accounts. They started the business and they began to upgrade their account. They had multiple accounts. That's why they were able to grow and do a lot of things, make a lot of money from the business. If you look at the picture, you will see the old, the young, the middle age, retirees, Christian, Muslim, everybody. What does that tell you? It means anybody can run the business. So both for women, this program is for women. Then we have another program for the men as well that can join us. That's the beauty. So for you to grow faster, you can do what? Multiple accounts. So that say, you know what? I want to do multiple accounts. You can pay 190K. That gives you 3 accounts. Once you do that, you get a cashback of 47,000 immediately. Cashback, and then you begin to use our system, you begin to connect. Another example is my friend Vivian Esima. When she joined the business, she was working hard. Why? Because she used to sell smoothies. No. It's only in Nigeria that somebody will go to school for 4 years, private university, and then they will come out to start selling smoothie. And when I say, I don't mean big on a big scale or in a shop. I mean, she used to go to Jabi. No, Abuja. She used to go to Jabi, this Jabi Lake Mall or so, to come be selling smoothies. Jabi Park to go and be selling smoothies. Can you imagine? But she joined but she didn't have the money. She had to go and run around and borrow the money she started. Today, this is the car she has bought from the business. Doing very well, traveling and enjoying herself. Mrs. Vivian, doing extremely well. So proud of her. Okay? And then she started with 7 accounts. You know, I told you the more accounts you do, the more money you make. 7 accounts is 330,000. Guess what? Once you do this, your cashback is more. You get a cashback of 74,000 naira. Then you begin to connect, you begin to grow. So at any level, you can start. I'm going to talk about my very good friend, DJ Awachi. When she joined the business, she was working. She was a copper when she joined. After her sweet service, she was retained by the radio station. Guess what? When the radio station retained her, I will not call the name of the station, but they were paying her what? 20,000 naira. Imagine. What can 20K do for you, please? Even your skincare routine said 20K is not even enough. But she was earning 20K. Working in a radio station, you'll be hearing her voice on radio then. You think she's making money. May you not have title without money. That was her story. But guess what? She joined the business. She actually went and borrowed money. By God, I'm among those who mentored her personally. And she started growing. Guess what? In just about 2 years in the business, she was able to buy this lovely car for herself. Not that she borrowed money to buy it, though. She bought it for herself. From here, she was able to travel on vacation. That was the CEO of her company. She was able to travel all the way and meet the CEOs and grow her team. She started a photography business, and then both of us started a tourism business through this. So if you're here, you want to start a business, you can actually generate money from here and then use it to go and start your own business. That's what she did. She had gone on numerous vacations, different parts of the world, gone to different countries. She was able to sponsor her sister on masters in the UK. Can you imagine? Somebody that was earning 20K was able to sponsor her younger sister to the UK for masters. That is the power of this business. Women helping women, empowering each other. I'm so proud of her. And then she was able to buy this dream car for herself. Hello. Before and after. Look at how she was looking before. The picture on the left is actually how we saw her, because I was, by God's grace, I'm the one that showed her the business. When I saw her, she said, Ronke, look, I don't know how to talk. I don't know how to convince people. This one, I'm talking in the radio station. Nobody see my face, but I cannot go and meet anybody. What do? I don't have friends. I don't have money. I said, don't worry, Didi. Just believe in me. Just lock hands. Let's do this together. And she believed in me. She got started. And look at her now. Things have what? Totally changed for her. But it's not about the people on the screen. It's about you listening to me right now. I'm going to be selecting 8 partners right now. And for those that say, you know what, I'm excited. Some of you say, I'm already doing very well. I already have enough money. I'm already rich. Some of you, you're doing very well financially. But guess what? How many women are you empowering? If you are giving somebody 20K every month, that is not empowerment, because you are giving them fish. You are not teaching them how to fish. Empowerment is when you can pick a woman and say, you know what, this is how I made money. Come and make money. So if you're here, you're already financially free. That is not enough. You need to be able to show people how to be financially free. And that's why you need to join the business. So for the 8 women who are going to join us tonight, I'm going to be selecting you right now, but I'm going to allow you to choose and decide. How are you going to succeed? Number 1, start immediately. There's something called analysis paralysis. When you delay in making decisions, you eventually don't make it, and then you begin to regret. So you must start what? Immediately. Number 2, get a quick training within the next 24 hours, either physically or on Zoom or via WhatsApp. We're going to teach you how to grow, how to make your first 500,000, how to make your first 1 million, how to recruit people, how to grow. We're going to teach you all those things. So don't worry about that. Your goal is just, let me just start. Finally, number 3, use our system to connect your friends. Hello. Don't try to convince anybody to join. Let us do the talking on your behalf until when you've started making money. Is that clear? Fantastic. So how do you know if you are among the 8 women I'm going to select tonight? How do you know if you are among those who are going to grow, who are going to succeed, who are going to have a change of level and a change of story? Very simple.
All right, ladies, I believe we've been getting value. I have 2 information for us. There is a good news and there is a bad news. But before I proceed, I would like to ask you, which would you prefer? But before I proceed into that, I believe we've been getting value. If you've been getting value, go to the chat box and type number 4. If you have been getting value, go to the chat box and type number 4. You saw my face at the beginning of this meeting. You see my face right here once more because I've been mandated by my leader, my mentor, to selecting value. Go and type number 4 at the chat box. Go and type section. Let me be sure we're on this together. Let me be sure we're on the same page as we are about to conclude today's set. Ensure you stay to the end. There is a good news and there is a bad news. Now, which would you prefer? The good, or type G at the chat section. If you want the bad, type chat section, right? If you want the good news, type G at the chat section. If you want the bad news, type B at the chat section, right? I'd like to know the one you would prefer. All right, fantastic. So let me know the page. Let me know where you fall on. Right? If you want the good news, type B. If you G at the chat section. If you want the bad news, type B at the chat section. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I've been mandated by my leader to select a couple of people through our mentorship program. Okay, let me see our response. People are not responding. People, you've gotten value in today's meeting. So let's respond. Okay. So if you want the good news, type G. If you want the bad news, type B. Okay, someone says, Idoche says G, good news. Victoria says G, good news. Ahmed says B, bad news. Okay. Princess says G. Zizi says B. Dr. Maxwell says G. Okay, fantastic. Maxwell Mu says, okay. Ebo says B. Now, ladies, in the course of today's meeting, we're going to select our partners soon. All right. Bad news ending with the good news because I want women to smile before they leave today's meeting. Now, what is the bad news? The yeah, about over women very good. So the mandate, so work with everybody. The good news. The 7 of you on the devil is a liar. It's not going to happen. When we are about to select people that will succeed in life, then the devil wants to come up with his ugly face and use network as a means to affect us. Never. It's not going to happen. Now, what's the bad news? The bad news that what? The good news that what 7 of you here will be taking advantage of being part of what that we're going to be working with. Now, before I select the 7 of you on this session, I'm going to be doing something shortly, and I'm going to be unveiling to you what it takes for you to benefit from our project, right? What it takes for you to benefit from our project. Now, what does it take? Listen attentively. It's time to select our partners. If you want to be one of our partners, go to the chat box and type number 5. If you want to be one of our partners, go to the chat box and type number 5. Let's do this very quick and fast. If you want to be one of our partners, go to the chat box and type number 5. If you want to be one of our partners, go to the chat box and type number 5. Let me see your number 5 all through the chat section. I can see from Princess, I can see from Ame, I can see from Idote. Let me see your 5. Ebo, fantastic, fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move very fast. For those that want to be our partners, we have 3 categories of mentorship. I'll start from the lowest category to the highest category. The lowest category are those who are less professional. The highest categories are the professional. The aim is to help you hit your first 1 million naira monthly from our project. Now, the lowest category of engagement, you are going to be mentored by who we call what? The emerging leaders. Listen attentively. This is very important. Listen attentively. Remember, I've been mandated to select just 8 persons. The emerging leaders are the least leadership rank in our organization. If an emerging leader mentors you, you can hit your first 1 million naira in the next 24 to 36 months. But ladies and gentlemen, this is fantastic, but this is a long period of time. And I don't recommend this because if you can hit something faster, you can hit it with the help of a mentor because a mentor has made a mistake and can help you achieve success. So the outcome is fair. I don't recommend this. Now, the next category of engagement, you're going to be mentored by who we call the global leaders. Global leaders are higher than the emerging leaders. If a global leader mentors you, you can hit your first 1 million naira in the next 12 to 15 months. The outcome is good. But guess what? If there is a good, it means there is a best. It means I cannot recommend what? A good, right? But guess what? It is fantastic. Now, I will be going with what I'm telling you the highest category of engagement, the best category of engagement. It means you're going to be mentored by what we call the elite pioneer leaders. The elite pioneer leaders are the most successful leaders in our organization. They've run this business for 7, 8, 9, 10 years. They've made mistakes. They are going to work with you not to make mistakes. And Ambassador Ronke is one of the elite pioneer leaders. Are we together? They say you can learn from your mistakes or you can learn from your mentor's mistake. If your mentor has made mistake, why should you make mistake? The mistake you would have made, your mentor has made that mistake. So they're going to work with you to help you achieve success in a shorter period of time because it took them a long period of time to achieve it, right? Now, let me ask us this question. In the emerging leader, the global leader, and the pioneer leader, which would you prefer to mentor you? If you want the emerging leader, type EL. If you want the global leader, type GL. If you want the pioneer leader, type PL. Make your choice. Your choice is left to you to make, right? We have a fair option, we have a good option, and we have the best option. If you want the fair option, you want to be mentored by the emerging leader, type EL. If you want to be mentored by the global leader, the good option, type GL. If you want to be mentored by the best, which is the cream de la cream, which is the choicest offer, what people are fighting for, what people want to be mentored by, type PL. If you want to be mentored by the pioneer leader, type PL. Let me see your response at the chat section. I can't see our responses. I need to see our responses all through the chat section. Is it that my network is bad or is that people are not typing? Let me see your responses at the chat section. I'm not seeing our responses. I'm not seeing our responses that I need us to respond. Okay, I can see a response from Ame. I can see from Kakie. I can see from Cynthia. I can see from Princess. I can see from okay, it's not entering. Idotie, Maxwell, Victoria, fantastic. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the LS Pioneer leaders have an offer, have a benefit. Do you want to know the benefit? Of course, you would love to know. First one is what? If you are starting with the LS Pioneer leader, you can enjoy exclusive access to mentorship and training. Not just mentorship and training, global mentorship averaging on the Diamond Tribe. So imagine, for example, Annabelle has Ankara, she sells Ankara, and she wants to make the best out of our Ankara business. We have our Telegram group, our WhatsApp group, our Instagram group, our Facebook group. We have a number of over 2 million. 2 million in numbers in terms of members. Imagine we put our Ankara business in our WhatsApp group. Guess what? Annabelle will make so much sales. But let's assume Ebo Jennifer is into real estate. She wants to sell properties. And we put her business on our group. Guess what? She will make so much money because we're going to support her. Remember, we only support our tribe. We only support our person. And we only support before I support somebody outside, I will only support my family member, right? That's what we call leveraging on Diamond Tribe. And number 3 is what? Access to nanotechnology health bond, the breakthrough technology health bond, right? This is what we call the products value you'll be getting. Number 4 is what? Access to global business expansion. You can expand this business beyond your borders, Nigeria, Africa, Syria, other places. Number 5 is what? Health plan and what? Vacation plan, right? These are the benefits you'll be getting when you start. And these are all the packages you get when you plug into what? The Pioneer mentorship. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for those who are saying, I want the Pioneer mentorship, we only have 1,000 Pioneer. We're only going to select 1,000 Pioneer members across the globe. As I'm speaking to you, we have over 987 members who have been selected and have been over 980 members. Let me not exaggerate. Over 980 members, and have been mandated to select just 7 persons who are going to be part of us. But before I select my 7 to 8 persons, for the ordinary mentorship, you have health bundle packages. For the pioneer mentorship, you have health bundle packages. For the ordinary mentorship, you don't have global mentorship and training, but for the pioneer mentorship, you enjoy global mentorship and what? Training. For the ordinary mentorship, you don't enjoy leveraging on the Diamond Tribe, but for the pioneer mentorship, you can enjoy leveraging on the Diamond Tribe. For the ordinary mentorship, you don't enjoy quality coaching and material, but for the pioneer mentorship, you enjoy quality coaching and material. For the ordinary mentorship, you don't get what? Global business expansion, but for the pioneer mentorship, you get global business expansion. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be among the 7 persons, go to the chat box and type number 7. If you want to be among the 7 persons, go to the chat box and type number 7. This is that defining moment. This is that moment you have been waiting for. This is that moment that you can get empowered through a project via a mentorship program. This is that moment that what you are going to be deciding your future. This is that moment you're telling yourself that what I'm separating myself from the crowd. There is a good news and there's a bad news. I don't want to be among those that partake in the bad news because I don't want to miss out on this opportunity. So those who are saying, I want to position myself, I want to put myself in a place where I can make the best out of the business. Now, all that is standing between you now and the pioneer mentorship is your ability for you to decide. Decision making is what separates 2 people. A rich man and a poor man is what separates them is decision. A success and a failure, what separates them is decision. An achiever and a dreamer, what separates them is decision. And a winner and a loser, what separates them is what? Decision. All that is standing between you now and the pioneer mentorship is your ability to do what? To make your payments now. Is what? Is to pay now. Now, make that smart decision faster now. I know some of you will say, it's money, let me leave the meeting. Well, leaving the meeting will not change that financial situation. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are here right now, let's walk with you through this beautiful journey. All you need to do to grab the pioneer slot is to pay now. The first 7 women who picks up their phone and make a minimum payment of 69,990 Nigerian naira or 900 Ghana cedis or 88,000 Cameroon cefas or 3,800 Zambian kwacha is getting the pioneer mentorship. This offer is just for the first 7. Congratulations to all those making their payment. I'm super proud of you. This is that moment you have been waiting for. This is the reason why you attended the meeting, and this is the reason why you are staying to the end of this session. So pick up your phone right now, and then let's start working with you. The first 7 women who says, I'm taking the bull by the hand, I'm making this big decision, I'm taking this small decision, I want to be among those to be mentored, pick up your phone and make your payment. Now, I'll be enrolling and presenting these 7 persons to Ambassador Ronke Kosemani. She's going to be plugging you into our mentorship program. She's going to be adding you to our WhatsApp group, and we're going to be working with you to help you create what? Financial success. So congratulations to all those who are taking advantage of this. We are super proud of you. Congratulations, congratulations. If you are here, you have your questions, go to the chat section and ask your questions. If you are here, you are making your payment, post your payment on my WhatsApp. My WhatsApp is 080-265-44925. For those who are saying, I don't have the money, let me leave, ensure you stay to the end. You don't know what might happen at the end of the meeting. There are so many benefits that happens, all right? Ronke could just come in and says, Raymond, give 2 persons opportunity, give 3 persons opportunity. I'm giving 2 people a discount. I'm not the one that will be doing that. She's the one that will be doing that. All right? And I'm sure she's 100% watching this meeting on YouTube. So if you are the first 7 persons, pick up your phone and make your payment. Let's work with you. Jane, pick up your phone and make your payment. Annabelle, pick up your phone and make your payment. Let's work with you through this beautiful journey of success, and then let's help you create that financial success you want to create. They say your finances do not change by chance. Your finances changes by the choices and decisions you make. I repeat myself. Your finances do not change by chance. Your finances changes by the choices and decisions you make. What choices and decisions are you making now that will change the course of your financial future? Remember, decisions is what separates the rich from the poor. Decision is what separates winners from losers. Decision is what separates achievers from dreamers. And decision is what separates success. Let's work with you. Congratulations, 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 right? Go ahead and make your payment. Let's work with you. Congratulations, congratulations. Zizi, I will really love part of this making my payment now, but network challenges. Please keep a slot for me. My job is not to keep a slot for anybody. My job is to select 7 persons. I would suggest be among those, right? Be among, if they are saying they are giving everybody 1 million, you will not say keep my 1 million for me. You will rush and collect your 1 million, right? Fantastic. Now, decision making shapes our lives. Every human being. Where we are today is a function of the decision we have made before. Where we are tomorrow, decision we have made before. Now, where you will be tomorrow or in future is a function of the decision you're going to make today. I'm interested, but I don't have that amount of money. Princess, stay to the end. Jane, have you made your payment? All right. Zizi, have you made your payments? Congratulations, persons. Congratulations to Annabelle. Everybody go and type congratulations, Annabelle. Let's celebrate those who are making their payments. I have 1 slot down. I have 7 more. I have 6 more slots to go. Who are the remaining 6 persons? If you are here, you've made your payment. Congratulations. Oh, I have 2 payments down and I have 5 more slots to go. Jane said, I've paid. Congratulations to you, Jane. You've paid. I'm not selecting 7 in Cameroon, 7 in Ghana, 7 in Nigeria. I'm selecting 7 globally. If all my 7 comes from Ghana, it's okay. I'm a Nigerian person. It's okay. I'm fine. If all my 7 comes from Cameroon, it's fine. If all my 7 comes from Nigeria, it means Nigerians are the ones that seize the opportunity and taking advantage of it. So congratulations. If you are not jealous, go and celebrate them now. Even if you cannot afford this, go and type congratulations, Annabelle. Go and type congratulations, Ann Ugu. Go and type congratulations, Jane from Ghana, Annabelle from Nigeria, and Ugu from Nigeria. Congratulations. Celebrate them. See, when you celebrate people, they celebrate you during your own time. Don't be that person that will say, I don't have the money. After all, they're saying to speak money. All these people say, I don't understand. Celebrate people. Now, let me tell you something. Decision making is what separates the rich from the poor, separates winners from losers, separates achievers from dreamers, separates action takers from procrastinators, separates successes from failures. I want to lay so much emphasis on separate action takers from procrastinators. Now, procrastination is the thief of time. I'll be very honest with you and I'll be blunt with you. Procrastination is the killer of dreams. Procrastination is the destroyer of destinies. You see, one thing that has destroyed destinies, that has killed time, that has stolen your time is, I will do it tomorrow. I still have time. I'm still young. Let me think about it. Let me start tomorrow. Let me see how I can start tomorrow. If you need to get things done, get it done now. Don't be among the procrastinators. Most people that procrastinate, they end up not doing anything. Tell me anybody that is successful who is what? An active person. Tell me anybody who is about 4 payments here, but I've only confirmed about 2, right? I've confirmed about, all right? I'm here to confirm your own. Anne, is it Anne Ugu, right? Is that your name? Anne Ugu, I'm here to confirm your own. All right? I'm here to confirm your own. So for those who are making their payments, congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Oh, I've confirmed the 3rd payment. I've confirmed the 3rd payment. Okay, the 3rd payment is Anne. Congratulations. Susan, I'm here to confirm your payment. You have not sent me your details. Congratulations, congratulations. All right? All right, you have to send it to my number. My number is there on the screen, 080-265-44925. Oh, sorry about that. Let me put my number one more time. My number is 080-265-44925. If you're not in Nigeria, add +234, or better still, my number is on the WhatsApp chat section. It's on the Zoom chat section. Once you've made your payment, send your proof of payment, 080-265-44925. or +234 80-265-44925. Now, procrastination or overthinking is the biggest waste of human energy. You see, human beings waste their energy procrastinating. Human beings waste their energy in overthinking, right? Don't overthink any process. Make a decision. If you win or lose, you will learn and gain more experience. But let me tell you the honest truth. You can't lose here because you are going to be mentored by a professional. You can't lose here because you are going to be mentored by the earliest pioneer leaders. You can't lose here because you are going to be mentored by the best, right? I've confirmed successfully, I've confirmed 4 payments. In fact, I've confirmed 3 payments. The 4th person is here to send me her name. All right. The 4th person is here to send me her name. I'm seeing 900 Ghana cedis, but I don't know your name yet. So send me your name and send me your reservation code. I can see your proof of payment. My confirmed payment through name, reservation code, and proof of payment. Congratulations. We cannot wait to work with you. All right. Congratulations. Well done. All right. Congratulations for those making their payments. I'm glad to work with you to help you create financial success here. All right. I have 4 slots done, and I have 3 more slots to go. I have a good news. My mentor said I should increase the slot by 1. So she said I should select 8 persons, not 7. So I have 4 slots and I have 4 more slots to go. Who are the remaining 4 persons? Doreen, Love, Sewu, have you made your payments? Francis, have you made your payments? Idotie Helen, have you made your payments? Josephine Taylor, have you made your payments? Maxwell Mu, have you made your payments? Princess Nenyenwa, have you made your payments? Don't be among those that will see an opportunity and miss out on it. Maybe I've fallen up pay. Have you made your payment? Victoria Jane, have you made your payment? Sarah, have you made your payment? Pick up your phones and make your payments. Let's work with you. Let's hold you by the hands. Let's help you create financial success. Remember, if you have your questions, post your questions on the chat section. Remember, on the Zoom chat section. Remember, if you've made your payment, send your payment to my WhatsApp. Right? My number is there. Ahmed says, congratulations, everyone. I wish I could afford it. Ahmed, what's the challenge? Why can't you afford it? What's the problem? They said for the fact that you cannot do something is the reason why you should do it. Right? For the fact that you have a bad health is the reason why you should treat your health. For the fact that you have been trekking is the reason why you should do what? You should buy a car. Right? For the fact that the car is damaged is the reason why you should what? You should fix the car, you should get a car. For the fact that you don't have the money is the reason why you should do something that can give you the money. I don't know if I'm making sense to you. I don't know if what I've said tonight is making sense to you. But the reason why you cannot do something is the reason why you should do it. The reason why you don't have the money to start is the reason why you should raise the money to start. The reason why you don't have a good health is the reason why you should fix the health. The reason why you have been struggling with trekking, the reason why you should buy a car or fix a car. So I would suggest, let us work with you. There is no such thing as a perfect decision, ladies. There is no such thing as what? A perfect decision, right? You cannot think yourself into perfection. You can only take action to make gradual steps that will help you achieve what? Gradual steps to help you achieving what? Perfection, right? There is nothing like what? Let me make a perfect decision. Let me go and think about it so I can make a perfect decision, right? You cannot think yourself into perfection. You can only take action to achieve steps to at least working towards achieving what? Perfection. Oh, Gloria, congratulations to you. I can see your payment. I have 5 slots down. I have 3 more slots to go. Who are my privileged 3 persons? Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. All right. Congratulations. All those who are making their payments. I am super proud of you. All right. Life and the universe brings opportunities missed can be regained. Let me repeat that statement. Life brings opportunities our ways. The universe brings opportunities our ways. Not every opportunity that are missed can be regained. There are some opportunities that when you miss them, you can gain them back. But you see this one, to get the pioneer mentorship again, you have to do what? You have to look for how to get, because the worth of that mentorship is about what? 1.5 million. But those are saying, I see people outside our organization, when they want to get our pioneer leaders to mentor them to achieve success in whatever business they do, They pay whopping 1.5 million for mentorship. See, mentorship is quite expensive. But here we are saying mentorship is free. For you to access the free mentorship, you get that free mentorship by what? Plugging in with any of our packages of 69,990 or 900 Ghana cedis or 88,000 Cameroon cefas, or what's the final one? Or Zambian 3,800 Zambian kwacha. Congratulations to you. Congratulations. I have 5 slots down, 3 more slots to go. Remember, to access our mentorship is free for now if you're on this meeting. To access our mentorship outside this meeting, the value of that mentorship is over 1.5 million naira. Ladies and gentlemen, I would suggest you buy the future when it is cheap. Buy the future now when it is cheap. For those that are saying, I don't have the money to start, I would suggest if you need to borrow the money to start, do that. Because you are borrowing the money for your financial future. If you are borrowing the money to start, you are doing it for your family. You are doing it for your kids. You are doing it for your financial future. You are doing it for your life and destiny. See, women are more particular about how they can take care of their future, their family, their kids, and themselves, right? Women, if it's a man, I can say that a man will say, I'm a boss, right? But women always look for how what they will involve the family, they will involve the kids, they will involve themselves and make the best out of it, right? So congratulations to all those who are making this payment, their payment right now. If you have made your payment, shout me up on WhatsApp. I only have about 4 persons shout me up. The 5th payment I'm here to confirm, but my admin, my co-host says it is 5 payments, that she has confirmed 5. Every payment that I confirm are the ones that are valid. I'm not doubting my co-host, but once she has sent me that the 5th one, maybe she's expecting the name and the reservation code, and then that payment is confirmed. So congratulations to you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the best time to prepare for war is not in time of war, it's in time of peace. So when war comes, you are prepared. The best time to prepare for emergency is not in time of emergency, it's in time of no emergency. So when emergency comes, you are prepared. The best time to plant a tree is not when there is a tree, it's when there is no tree. So that when people are complaining there is no shade, you can protect yourself from the sun. The best time to dig your well is not when there is well, it's when there is no well. So when people are saying, I don't have water, you have enough water to drink. The best time to sow your seed is now. The best time to sow your seed is yesterday. The second best time to sow your seed is today, is now. So that when people are complaining there is nothing to harvest, you are telling yourself what? I have enough to harvest. When people are saying there is casting, people are saying there is casting now, you are saying there is lifting up. Ladies, pick up your phone, make that decision, make that smart decision. Let's work with you through this beautiful organization. Let's help you create success. All right. For those who are making their payments, congratulations. For those who are yet to make their payment, congratulations in anticipation. Go ahead and make your payment. Before I proceed, I would like you to watch a video by one of my mentors. In fact, my mentor that just spoke, her name is Ambassador Kosemani. Listen attentively to her as she blesses you with her wealth of knowledge. Just listen to her before you hang up. Some people say, let me leave this meeting. My time is fast spent. Listen to her before you leave this meeting. Her information will address some of your concerns and would help you make proper decisions. Listen to her.
Well done for attending our business presentation. My name is Ambassador Ronke Kweshimani. I'm going to be answering some of your questions that you may have had, because when I saw the business, I also had some questions. I'm going to answer these questions for you, okay? Number one question you may have is, how do I get people to join the business, okay? I don't have to convince anybody. What do I do? I get where you're coming from, because when I saw the business, I had those questions. How do I get people to join? I don't know how to talk to people. Forget that I'm talking now. It is money that opened my mouth. When I first joined, I didn't know how to talk to people. I was shy. I came to Abuja, I didn't really know anybody. I said, what will I do? But I came in and they showed me the system. As you're joining us, your business, you don't have any business trying to start convincing people. No, use our system. We showed you 5 ways you can connect people to the business without you convincing them. Are you following? Very simple, okay? 2 reasons why I do allow you to convince people. Number one, even if you can't try to talk to somebody, they may ask you some technical questions which you cannot answer because you're new, so they may not join. Number 2, even if you're able to convince them, they may ask you, okay, you, how much money have you made? You haven't made any money. Why? Because you're new, you just joined or you've not even started. Are you following? Very, very simple. And finally, number 3, even if you say, okay, I know how to talk, and you're able to convince somebody, the person you convince, would they be able to convince somebody else? No. That is why we say we have removed convincing from the equation. Use our system. We have over 300,000 partners right now in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. So our system is very successful. Use our system and you can get people to join your business, okay? There are 5 ways to connect people to the business. Very simple. We have our contact recommendation. That one, all you're doing is copying and pasting, and people can join your business. We have online videos. We have recommendation. We also have home or office launch. We have big announcements. If you're in my team Ronke, we have what we call social media training, where we're going to show you how to connect people that you don't even know from anywhere. You're here, you say, I don't know anybody, but I want to join you. I want to succeed. Good. We're going to teach you our social media training to ensure you get started in our business immediately. Number 2 question you may have is, oh, I don't have the money. I want to register, but I don't have the money to pay. Or I don't have the money to do the high amounts of accounts. Can I be honest with you? Wherever you are right now is as a result of the decisions you took 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago. And where you're going to be in the next 2 years is as a result of the decisions you're going to take now. Very, very simple. Are you following? How does it make you feel that you're an adult and you don't have 79,990 to start a business that you know can change your life? Or you don't even have 49,990, which is our coppers and students package, to even at least start, put one leg in? No, now. It means that you need this business more than even those that had the money to register with multiple accounts. You need this business. Are you following? So what are you going to do? Go and find a way. You know why I'm so passionate? Because when I saw the business, I'm not like, I didn't have the money. I had to borrow the money to register. I had to borrow. I'm not ashamed. I borrowed the money. Because I know that rich people borrow money for business and investment. It's a poor man that says, I don't like to borrow. That's why they will remain poor. So what did I do? I borrowed the money. I found a way, and that's the last money I've had to borrow in my life. Guess what? Find a way to raise the money so we can begin to work with you so that in the next 1 year, 79,990, 129,000 will never be a problem again. Pick up your phone, find a way to get started, and we're going to work with you. Do it immediately, okay? Number 3, you say, okay, I've done something similar to this business and I failed though. How am I sure I'll do this one and I'll succeed? Look, let me tell you the truth. Even me, I had done network marketing before and I did not succeed. In fact, I abandoned going for masters in France because I wanted to do network marketing, my former company, and I failed. So when I came here, I said, hey, how are you sure I'll succeed? So I understand where you're coming from. But I realized that the fact that I have failed before doesn't make me a failure. There's a right way to do something the right way, you get the good results. I was doing it the wrong way before. And when I came here, I saw that these people, they had a system. Like when I've done your life for me, they had a system, they have a structure that can make you succeed if you work. I said, okay. I came and I used the system and I succeeded. That's why I'm doing well today. Okay? So it's very serious. You may say, oh, okay, so someone may be asking, is it real? Are you sure it's not a scam? It's 100% real. For a medical doctor to resign from the hospital to do our business full time, it is real. For somebody to leave her civil service, good civil service job to do
All right, sorry about that. Network affected that, but still listen attentively. You will get value from her.
tax. Any money you earn with this government, with this company, the government takes their own tax, non-negotiable. Number 3, we have products and services. We have toothpaste, we have feminine, we have soap, different products that we use. You know, for the company, we have this energy. We have lots of products. The better than when is the product. This thing is the product. We have lots of products that you can use. So it's 100% legitimate, okay? And I'm going to end with this. What are you doing now so that the next you're doing now? If you do what you have, guess what? You get the same result. For things to change, you have to change. Get back to whatever I'm going to coach and mentor you on what to do. Well, great to you. in success. Get started.
I believe sorry about that. Network affected our meeting for over a couple of minutes. Sorry about that. But nevertheless, we'll continue from where we stopped from. Right? Fantastic. So you said something that struck my attention. She said where you are now in life is a function of the decisions and choices you've made many years ago. Now, where you will be tomorrow is a function of decisions and choices you are going to make today. So what decisions are you making today that will change the course of your financial future? Now, I would like to throw up a question. If you are here today, you attended this meeting, you are super interested in your heart, you want to do this. Deep inside of your heart of hearts, you're excited. You really want this network to be out, just paid into Lagos account. Please confirm. Zizi, have you sent me? You sent me on WhatsApp. Zizi, have you sent me confirm that payment been sent to me? Zizi, have you sent me your proof of payment? Then you might miss out on it. On WhatsApp. Have you sent me your proof of payment on WhatsApp? Please do that fast and let me confirm. Have you sent me your proof of payment on WhatsApp? All right. If you have done that, please reply me on the chat section. Okay, Zizi, I can't see your proof. Zizi, please chat me up right the way. I can't see your proof. Maybe you sent to the wrong person, but I can't see your proof. I can't see your proof. But however the case may be, that's fine. Congratulations if you have done that. If you have done that, congratulations. Okay. Zizi, please, what does your number end with? I'm seeing so many numbers chatting me up. What does your number end with? What does your number end with? Please let me confirm that. Okay. Now, if you are here sincerely from your heart, you really want to do this business, you love this business, deep inside of you, you really want to do this, but the money is the problem to start. Sincerely from your heart, the money is the problem to start. Go to the chat box and type me. If I see about 5, 6, if I see about 3, 4 me's, I'll do what I want to do. If sincerely from your heart, you really want to do this business, sincerely from your heart, you really want to see how we can work with you to create success, sincerely from your heart, you really love us to work with you, but the money is the problem, go to the chat box and type me. Go and type me at the chat section. Go and type me at the chat section. I need to be sure before I do what I want to do. The numbers of me's I see is what will make me do what I want to do right now. Right? All right, you're here, you really want to do this business, but the money is the problem. Go to the chat box and type me. If the money is not the problem, don't type me, because if the money is in your account, that money will leave your account too. Don't mind me, I'm just joking. But sincerely from your heart, you really want to do this. You really want to see how we can work with you to create financial success. Go to the chat box and type me. Go and type me at the chat section. Go and type me at the chat section. Okay, before I unveil what I want to unveil, I have a good news for my leader and my mentor. Before I unveil it, I would like to tell you a story of someone. Her name is Esther. Esther finished from the university. 4 years, there was no job. Job wasn't forthcoming. Esther was surprised. She was disappointed. She was frustrated. She was terrified. She was petrified. And then Esther met her friend who said she's going to introduce her to what? A native doctor. That this doctor can do what? Can predict and decide her future. And Esther said, no problem, I am down for it. And guess what? They went to the native doctor, all right? And the native doctor drew 2 circles. One circle is a terrible future, and the other circle is what? A bright future. And he told Esther that, Esther, I'm going to place a worm in the middle of what? This circle. Anywhere the worm goes to, guess what happens? That is where your future lies. That is what decides your future. Esther says, no problem. I'm okay. I'm fine. Because I've struggled in life. Guess what? A drummer was contacted. The drummer was drumming. As the drummer was drumming, guess what happened? The worm was moving towards what? The bright future. And Esther was super excited. Super excited. As the drummer was drumming, the worm was going towards what? The bright future. Esther was so excited. As the drummer was drumming, as the worm was about to enter into the bright future, something strange happened. The worm decided to take a U-turn to move towards what? The terrible future. And Esther was scared. Esther was petrified, was scared as hell. And guess what happened? The worm was moving towards the terrible future. As the worm was about to enter the terrible future, something strange happened. The hand came from nowhere, picked up the worm, dropped the worm in the bright future, and then killed and smashed the worm. Guess who did it? That was Esther. Esther killed the worm in the bright future. And the native doctor asked Esther, who gave you the audacity to do what you did? Who gave you the privilege to do what you did? Who said you can change this situation? Esther says, nobody says I can change this situation. Esther says, I choose to change this situation, I will decide the future I want by becoming the best version of myself. Now, some of you are going to be choosing to change that lack situation tonight. Some of you are going to be choosing to are going to be what? Making that decision to change that situation you are now. Some of you are going to be choosing to change that choice, that current situation you are in. You struggled all the years, you tried to make things right, things have not been going your way. Some of you are going to be the boss of your life this evening. That will bring me to this final opportunity where my leader will be giving some persons a discount as regards getting started. If you're here and you're ready to become a diamond, we are glad to have you here. The beautiful part there is that what? If you're ready to become a diamond, there is a good news. Now, what is that good news? What is that good news? All right? The good news is that what? If you are going to partake in our organization, if you are going to partake in our project, guess what? For those that are saying, I don't have the money to start now. I don't have 69,990 to start now. I don't have 70,000 naira to start now. But Mr. Raymond, I don't want to miss out on this opportunity. I don't want to miss out on 7 persons who are going to be enrolled. I don't want to miss out on what? These 8 persons rather. I already have about 6 persons. I have 2 more slots. I'll be giving these 2 slots. Remember, my goal is to select 8 persons. I'll be giving these 2 slots to just the next 2 persons who are saying, I am sick and tired of where I am. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I want to change that financial situation. I want to change my life. I want to change that narrative. I want to change that condition. I want to be among the 2 persons who are going to who is going to take this opportunity right now. I want to be among 2 persons who is going to transform my life right now. This opportunity is just going for 2 persons. If you are here, you are among the 2 persons, you are saying, I cannot start with 69,990. However, my mentor has given a 20K discount off the startup capital. It means you can start with the 49,990. This opportunity is just happening for now. It's just happening for today. It's not happening forever. It's happening just for this session. If you are here, you are among those who are saying, I don't want to miss out on this opportunity. I want to take advantage of it. I want to make my payment of 49,990 into our company's account. If you are here, you are among them. Pick up your phone right now and make your payment. So you are getting a discount of 20K off before you even say I am among them. Just pick up your phones and all right. The account number will be shown on the screen immediately. For those who are saying about that. Network affected us, but we are back. All right, for those who are saying, I want to make my payment, the account number has been placed on the screen one more time. All right, Amen, Mary, have you made your payment? Please confirm so I can add your name to the group. Have you been able to make your payment to lock down your slot? Because I noticed you said you are among those who want to make their payment. I'm not seeing the account details. So, Amen, Mary, have you made your payment? Have you been able to secure your slot? Have you been able to make your payment to finalize this? Someone said network is too poor, network is too bad. Keep trying it so that you don't miss out on it. Keep trying your network so that you don't miss out on it. All right. Mary, please confirm. Have you been able to make your payment? Have you been able to finalize your payment? If you have done that, please indicate at the chat section. Princess Nenyenwa, have you made your payment? Kwame Kosa, have you made your payment? Okay, the account number is there. Remember, this offer is just for the course of tonight, 49,990. After tonight, it goes back to 69,990. And then after today, you don't miss out. You don't get the Pioneer Mentorship again. You now get either the Imagine Leader Mentorship or the Global Leader Mentorship. And this mentorship has no offer, right? Now, after tonight, you don't get the Pioneer Mentorship again. So if you are making your payment, please go ahead and make your payment. Once you're done with that, send your proof of payment to my number on the screen. My number is 08026544925. So, Amen, Mary, have you made your payment? Have you made your payment? If you have done that, kindly chat me up on WhatsApp. If you have not done that, still chat me up on WhatsApp. Congratulations to all those who are making their payment. All right, I have one more slot to go. I have one more slot to go. Also, I have two more slots to go before I end today's meeting. I have two more slots to go before I end today's meeting. Congratulations to all those who are taking advantage of the slots. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Okay, Amen, you asked for the account number. It's being displayed on the screen right now. I believe you are making your payment to position yourself. I believe you are making your payment. Princess Nenyenwa, have you made your payment? Princess, have you made your payment? If you have, please indicate at the chat section. Because after tonight's meeting, I'm going to be presenting every single person to Ambassador Ronke. She'll be adding you to the group. And then the WhatsApp link will also be put on the group, all right? So congratulations, congratulations. Princess Nenyenwa, have you made your payment? Amen, Mary, have you also made your payment as well? Have you also made your payment as well? Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Okay, Amen, have you made your payment? Please kindly confirm. Kindly confirm. Don't leave me in the silence. Don't allow me only to be the only one on this session. We are here together. We'll be having an effective communication. So if you have made your payment, kindly indicate at the chat section, Amen. If you are about to make your payment, kindly indicate at the chat section as well. If you have made your payment, indicate. Amen, have you sent me your proof? Have you sent me your proof of payment? You said you have made your payment. How much did you pay? Amen. How much did you make as your payment? So I'll be able to confirm and then add you to, okay, you've made your payment. Have you sent me your proof of payment? Have you chatted me up on WhatsApp, Mary? Have you chatted me up on WhatsApp, Mary? Have you chatted me up on WhatsApp, Mary? Because I'll be ending this meeting in the next 1 minute. Everybody that have made their payments and help me up on WhatsApp, I'll be adding them to a WhatsApp group where they will start their mentorship session immediately, but they will start it officially on Monday. But there's some few things you'll be doing tonight, but the main mentorship session will be on Monday. Okay, I can see a number that ends with 2289. 2289. Have you sent me? Okay, 2289. What is your reservation code? I will need to know your reservation code, and I also need to know your details. So send me your proof of payment, your name, and your reservation code. The number ends with 2289. All right? All right, send me your reservation code. Congratulations to you, 2289. What is your reservation code, 2289? I would like to know your reservation code. So your reservation code and your location. Your reservation code and your location. Princess Nenyenwa, have you made your payments? Remember, this slot is just going for two persons who want to take advantage of it. So, right? 2289, send me your reservation code. 2289, send me your reservation code before I end today's meeting. Send me your reservation code because I'm about to end today's session. Please, let's try and communicate. I know I had to ask and ask and ask before you gave me this information. All right? Once I end this meeting, anybody I add to the WhatsApp group are those we are going to work with. Right? Those I add to the WhatsApp group are those that we're going to work with. All right? Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. I'm super proud of all those who are making their payment. Princess Nenyenwa, have you made your payment? All right, all right, all right, all right. Mary Ame confirmed, I've confirmed your payment. All right, congratulations, congratulations. Mary, your payment has been confirmed, validated. All right, you'll be added to a WhatsApp group tonight. All right, congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. All right, Princess, have you made your payment? Let me know. Princess, have you made your payment? Let me know. Please, I would like us to communicate. I'd like us to communicate. I have one more payment to confirm. Do not miss out on this opportunity. Princess, you don't have it now. Princess, shut me up. 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 Princess, shut me up immediately. Let me post my number one more time. Princess, shut me up immediately. Shut me up immediately. See, whenever I see people not taking advantage of opportunities, it hurts me so bad, right? So, Princess, shut me up immediately. Princess, shut me up immediately. Princess, shut me up immediately. The number that ends with 1492. Lolo Nze. Please, who's that? Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So congratulations to all those who are super interested. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm wrapping up this meeting shortly. I'm wrapping up this meeting shortly. I'm wrapping up this meeting shortly. So for those who are saying, I want to partake in this, congratulations. The sky is your starting point. The sky is the starting point. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. We can't wait to work with you. We can't wait to hold you by the hands. We can't wait to help you create financial success. Right? We cannot wait to work with you. We can't wait to hold you by the hands. We can't wait to create financial success. All right, God bless you, everyone. Mary, I'll keep chatting. I'm sorry. Princess, I'll keep chatting with you. Let's see how we can get let's see how we can get started, okay? And let's see how we can take you through this beautiful journey together to help you create financial success. I would like to know where you are from, where you're located, your reservation code. You sent me your name. I've seen your reservation. I've seen your name. I've not seen your reservation code. I've not seen your location. And I'll ask you a couple of questions. I want you, Princess, I want you to be among those that would be part of the Pioneer Mentorship. Yes, I know the money is the problem, but I want you to be among those that are part of the Pioneer Mentorship so that we can work together through this beautiful journey. God bless you, everyone. Have an amazing time and bye for now. Cheers. I love you all.